Oh, so this is like a part. Gonna part two. Or I don't know. We're gonna continue talking about the girl that I didn't want to mention for the longest, but we left off the video talking about what were we talking about? How I got back on the internet and things started getting scary. Uh, I think it was kind of like from both ends because I found out that my Facebook got hacked, and somebody was pretending to be me. So we don't we didn't know what was going on, but it was almost like we weren't supposed to be on camera or something, or I wasn't supposed to be on camera or like on the media, and it was just a weird feeling, right? So then I saw then she got a new tattoo, and I never thought she would get that tattoo because it looked similar to one of my tattoos, and it was a very important tattoo to me. Uh, so it is a very important tattoo to me, and it was weird because it was almost like like she was just kind of like full on with the marriage thing, between me and her, or between what people were saying. She was just kind of I don't know, either the people are making me feel that way about it, and she just kind of feels like obligated to also go with it. But all I know is that, you know, when at the time the internet got cut off, I started following her again on. Uh, I unfollowed her. I was like for 3 days. I've been sort of broken up with her, or I just unfollowed her. We're never really broken up. It's more like I just, I unfollowed her. So whatever you want to call it. So, and started getting back in touch, and I say it's hard to concentrate whenever I know I'm following her, because when I follow her, the signal gets a lot stronger, like the my conscience gets a little bit more cloudy because I know I'm following her. So it's like, you know, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. So as far as the project, my friends go, I was still working with them, and I was looking forward to making music and all that with them, and there was this new song that came out, and it me and this girl was able to connect with this more than usual, and so I wanted to catch people up on what was going on since the whole time the internet was off. So I posted pictures of her, and we're just telling people, kind of like playing around, like that's my babe, because that's what I did with all my crushes except this one. Uh, I didn't. This one was like someone that was when my internet got cut off, So, and then the whole, like it was just a lot of stuff happening at the same time, and it was like she was scared, but she didn't want to let go, and I was just kind of like a little shocked because think about it. If you think about it, I was only listening, uh, like con- keeping in touch with either listening through the radio or something, and I was just writing her name down, and that was it. I didn't. And then there was the TV, right? There was no internet, so that was the really the only way. Like, but I was always looking forward to it. Every time she came on the radio or something, I just kept it on that channel and did like her. She's her style is not the same as mine. So so the only reason why I really looked into her style or anything that she does was because of everything I explained about in the last video about her going through her situation and all that. Now, so with as far as another song came out and it was getting this one was a little crazy like this sort of like like was more in tune of the way I liked stuff, like the but at the same time she like did her own thing to it, which was very confusing, but it was good and confusing at the same time. Now I did start posting pictures of her on a daily. The pictures were coming out really weird as far as her side goes. Like she was like pretending to be with somebody and when nobody was really there. And you know, I mentioned in one of my videos that I took a picture with somebody one day, and then she took a picture with somebody that same day, and after that it was just kind of like it was just kind of like a whatever thing, right? Like a like a like a like a jealousy issue that was coming from her end that I didn't notice. It was, and for me, it was like me living my life naturally, and I just kind of like what is she up to type stuff. I was just kind of like, is this like for real? Like, are we still like, is this still a serious thing that's going on? Like, you know, as far as like being in a relationship or being married, or as far as the stuff that people would say about me and her. So, or like makeup stories and stuff. So it was just weird, right? So I kept up with my mom. I used somebody else's phone to get a hold of her, just to get a hold of her YouTube channel, and I started watching all of her recent work since like before I met her, or like before I started taking her a little serious or added her to the group, like because I added Cardi B, Snow Product, and Sally Rose, and added her later on, like a couple days afterwards, I think, or like a month the most. So I didn't really know her music or anything, so I like listened to whatever she had going before those dates, and I really liked it. I was like, she's I mean, in a sense of giving her attention, but I couldn't help but notice the way she made people feel, and it was like, almost like there's a lot, like, I don't know, it was like I don't know, I can't really say much. It's more like, it's almost like if I kept listening to her music, I was gonna end up like them. But